Okay. Wong the Conqueror is so Dinah thumbnail stream. Yeah, yes, because I was doing some pre-stream and we were singing Dinah's ending. Yes, yeah. Alright, so I do intend to I was actually testing out the voice mod today. Can you see? We've got voice mod in the house. Yeah. So if you purchase voice mod, you can get 5% off by using promo code Caturteer. Alright, yes, yeah. Today we're gonna be talking about Super Sentai. Yes, yeah. So for those who are popping in right now, we're gonna be talking about Super Sentai today, yeah. Because a very rare scary news just dropped for Super Sentai, yeah. And it's all panic all over the place. Yes, yeah. Of course, I've already put up like 2 videos on the matter over on my channel, my Tokusatsu channel, yeah. Alright, so exclamation mark Toku to check out the details. Okay, yeah. Alright, so overall is the latest stuff, yeah. And hello, amazing genius, you saw the news. Yes, however, the reason why I'm doing a stream today, yeah. Alright, and today's stream is a little different, yeah, is because today's stream I'm actually planning to go through the information that's officially out, the information that is speculation, the chaos that is ensuing among the community. Yes, yeah. So those are the couple of things that I do want to talk about, yeah. I will not be looking at too many I won't be looking through too many social media posts per se, yeah, unless they are significant, which I've already brought up a couple of things to actually talk about already, yeah. So do not worry about it. Okay, yeah, I've got everything under control. Yes, yeah. Right, because actually, the more I was seeing the news online, yeah, the more frustrated I was. So I actually scheduled a stream today to talk about it, yeah. Alright, so without further ado, we're gonna start today's stream. And everyone, Katurteer in the house here, and welcome to the Tokusatsu channel then, yeah. Talk about Kamen Rider, Ultraman, and Garo, and a little bit of Super Sentai today, yeah. Because today it's actually today is going to be mostly a Super Sentai stream. Okay, yeah. I'm taking off my unzipping a jacket because it's getting a little hot. It's gonna get a little sweaty and hot here, yeah. Alright. So today we are going to be talking about the Super Sentai details here. I will not be doing too much fluff. Okay, that's the whole reason why I turned off redeems today, yeah, for Twitch site, because I won't be doing too much fluff, yeah. I want to get everything well detailed in, if that makes sense, yeah. Yeah. Alright. And that's about Super Robot Wars, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so okay, I think most of you already know, at least those who are on the Toku side, yeah. Some of you might have seen the chaos ensuing on Twitter. Some of you have seen the videos I've put up. Okay, yeah, some of you have seen the chaos ensuing in Reddit. Okay. Honestly, I think the chaos is justified. Yes, yeah. We have no idea what's going on. There's a lot of things going on right now that just feels like so chaotic, yeah. Yeah. Alright, but I will be doing like a full proper introduction of the situation shortly, yeah. Right now, let's wait for a bit for people to float in a little bit, yeah. Then I'll start the hard ranking discussions. Yes, yeah. In the meantime, okay, before we start, what? Alright, chat. In the meantime, before we start, okay, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let me just double check if things are saving fine. Yes, they are. Okay. Alright, so before we start, yeah, I would like to chat with every one of you yeah, about a couple of things, okay? So, first thing first, alright? I would like to talk to you about what are your thoughts about Godzilla being the last series? Yes, yeah. If Godzilla was the last Super Sentai series, what are your thoughts about it, yeah? Personally, I mean, it's just a hypothetical discussion right now, yeah. It's pretty much a fact, okay, yeah. But Godzilla as a last series, I think is a kind of a bad thing, yeah. Because I feel like Godzilla has not probably celebrated Super Sentai as it is. If they had knew this whole situation was coming, yeah, I felt that they have disrespected Super Sentai quite a bit, in my opinion. Yes, I feel like Godzilla has not really lived up to his name as a proper good Sentai series. Yeah. In fact, I think it's just a whole ups and downs, and a complete mess. Yeah. And I do agree, Zenkaiges to end the series would have been so much better. Yeah, because I think Zenkaiges was just more Sentai coded in that sense that it just feels more fun. It feels like it's paying more homage to the Sentai series. Yeah. Whereas Godzilla feels like it's lacking a lot. In a lot of aspects, yeah. So Godzilla is kind of disappointing in the aspect, yeah. Okay, I want to double check something here. Everything's back on, right? Why is it not playing? Deco Mastodon, thank you so much for the follow. Ho, hi. And hello, Nia. Elemental boy, how's it meowing? Okay, let me sort out my music for a little bit, yeah, because I'm like... Let's just do open audio. Does it work? I'm like figuring out. I can't remember what was the setting I did for the, for my background music. Because today I'm not going to play like... Alright, okay. Everything's working now. Hello, Kayon Young. Hello, Nia. And yes, today we are going to be talking about the Super Sentai situation. Super Sentai is getting cancelled. That is the long story short, Nia. Okay. And Daniel Banks, hello Daniel. Yes, so for everyone who's coming in, I'm just gonna let you know what's going on right now. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be looking through the whole discourse about Super Sentai ending. Okay, what is facts? Which there's only one single fact. Okay, yeah, there's only one single fact. Okay, on all the community discussions here and all the chaos that's ensuing right now here. Yeah, so let's just get things very clear. At this amount of time as we discuss this, yeah, there is no news of Super Sentai getting rebranded officially. Okay, yeah, we've gotten no news of anything, and there will be no news for at least the next 12 hours because it's 1 a.m. in Japan. Yes, yeah. So I'm not worried. So long we'll finish this, we can at least see what is going to happen today. Yeah. You didn't expect me to stream early. No worries. Today's early stream was kind of unexpected. Yeah. And hello, World Hero 1987. Yes, yeah. Yes, Super Sentai is going to be ending after Godzilla. Yes, yeah. Alright, so let's and yes, hello. Yes, yeah. Alright, yep, we are talking about Super Sentai. How Super Sentai will be ending very shortly. Okay, yeah. In a couple of months, there are rumors. There's a lot of things that's going on here. But I do want to let you know that while discussing this whole thing, I may or may not respond to chat as actively. Okay, yeah. I may or may not answer chat actively, yeah. And the format of how I'll be going through things here is I'll go through the official news, I'll go through some of the more credible news, and the rumors of the rebranding. Yes, yeah. So I'm gonna like go through this, and then I'll give my thoughts, and then we will I'll open the floor to discussion after that. Okay, yeah. And Caturteer, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, yes. So the rumors of the news magic-based Sentai were just rumors. At this stage, there it is possible it's just rumors here, or it is possible that it's the rebranded Sentai is magic-based. Yes, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna give you like I said, I'm gonna give you a couple of things to talk about. A couple of things we are going to look at here. I will also be looking, but take note, I will not be looking at most of the Twitter messages. Okay, yeah? I won't be looking at most of the Twitter messages where they are irrelevant here, because it's mostly people talking about their feelings. Right? Feelings are getting hurt today here. Obviously, feelings are getting hurt. If not, it wouldn't be such a big discourse here. So I would like to state what is facts, what's not facts here. Okay? Alright, so I will be starting the discussion session right now. Everything I'm going to be discussing right now here is going to be recorded, and I'm going to put it on YouTube as content. Okay, yeah, so you hear me do the proper introduction at the start. Okay, yeah. Alright, in the meantime, feel free to talk in chat, and then I will catch up with chat at the end of my entire read through of everything here. Because as you can see, all the tabs here that I have on my browser right now here, it's specifically to discuss this matter. Yes, yeah. Like I literally have a window set up to discuss this entire matter here. Okay. Let's reset the recording. Alright. Miats everyone. Caturteer in the house here, and today we are going to be talking about the Super Sentai getting ended, alright, to end its broadcast here. I'll be going through all the facts. I'm going to go through all the discussions, the speculations, and all the, you know, the chaos that's ensuing ever since the information was dropped here. So, the only one fact, okay, there's only one fact in this whole situation here is from Oricon. So, Oricon, if you do not know, they are actually a reputable source for drama news. So, things like, you know, when Sumino's actress had the scandal and all, none of this was reported on Oricon here, because Oricon only takes in official news. Oricon only takes in things from press conferences here and official statements and official press release and all here. So Oricon, no matter what, is a very, very reliable source here, because they give you official news. There's no gossip. Yes, yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna read out what we have right now. Alright, TV Asahi's Super Sentai series to end broadcast. It has been learned through interviews with related parties that TV Asahi affiliated Super Sentai series will conclude with the currently airing work near. The popular series, which began with Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger in 1975, will draw the curtain on its half a century history. Okay, yeah? So from what we know right now, okay, TV Asahi has basically confirmed Super Sentai as a series will be ending here. Okay? But they make it very clear it's Super Sentai as a series. So, because of this discussion, okay, yeah, there has been a lot of you know, confusion that's been sparked. There's a lot of rumors that have been sparked and on here. Alright, so I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on some of the comments here. So most of the comments are saying that they're really, really sad about what's going on here, And at the same time, some of them do mention like, oh, because of the lack of kids in, you know, Japan, okay, maybe Super Sentai has already lost its audience here. Okay, which is also something I have speculated before, that is that the reason why Zetsu is going global, because they don't have enough kids in Japan. Alright, yeah. Okay, so now let's move on from that and let's head to the Reddit. I've already pulled out the Reddit post that I do want to discuss on the situation already, yeah. So we have this person, okay, Henge Boy 93. It's a rebrand. Super Sentai is not dead, gone. Okay, yeah. So the biggest problem I have with this, I'm just going to be straight out, okay, yeah. This is coming from rangerbot.com. Alright, don't believe everything you hear. This is misleading, yeah. We've known for a while about the Super Sentai series ending with Godzilla, which is true, but that's because they are rebranding with a new franchise name here. This news is correct, but as a technicality due to the rebranding here. So my biggest issue with this right here is, number one, it's rumors. Give us statements. Right, give us statements here. Okay, so a lot of people are like, that's why people are automatically jumping in series ending despite the rumor being almost decade old. Has proven that Western Toku fans really just view it as a live action meathead shonen Pete Sentai and pretty much that, yeah. Alright, so you see, the issue is the new Sentai should have also been trademarked already, yeah. Maybe they are doing something like, you know, alright, they are announcing this situation and then they're trademarking it tomorrow. Okay, yeah, to avoid, you know, confusion and spoilers and all, yeah. Or maybe today they're releasing this information, tomorrow we have a press release, okay, on the new series. Alright, so the biggest issue I have with this, yeah, is a lot of people asking, is there a source for this? Is there a source for this? I have no idea, yeah. No one has any sources. The sources are not from official sources. Okay, the sources are like from rangerbot.com. Okay, and that's the only rebrand information we got right now, yeah. Okay, it's from rangerbot.com. Alright, people are like saying, alright, there's a lack of trademark and trademark leak, and it's a huge red flag and all, yeah. So to be honest, some people also say, you know, the trademark was not registered for until 1st November for Dawn Brothers and late November and so on and so forth, yeah. So there is a chance maybe we still have a new trademark that's going to get registered, yeah. No one knows. Right now, no one has any idea what's going on here. But there are also like rumors that, oh, the next Sentai is going to be a magic-based Sentai here. All those are all rumors and we have nothing to solidify on here. Okay? Another one that was brought up, okay, was Japanese media reports Super Sentai series to end. Revenue can no longer cover production costs here. My biggest issue with this is places like Yahoo and all have actually mentioned that, okay, production costs are not able to continue and on here. Alright, I did see, like, you know, people talking about it, but they are just speculations. I'm gonna keep it straight out here. It's just speculations that revenue can no longer cover production costs. Okay, yeah? The only one fact that has come from interviews, yeah, and proper details is from Oricon. So I hope y'all see what's going on right now, yeah. The only news we have is Oricon says Super Sentai is ending. Right? Other outlets are saying Super Sentai is ending because of production costs. Okay, yeah? One thing that is true that we know, I don't have the data here, but I did do a research for a previous preparing for another video here, is actually Kamen Rider and Super Sentai sales. Alright? I can tell straight out, Kamen Rider sales is a lot higher than Super Sentai. Yes, yeah. In fact, Super Sentai as a series haven't been getting enough toy sales to justify its existence, I think. I do not know how much the production budget is. Okay, yeah, no one knows. But I can tell you that the toy sales are not as impressive as Kamen Rider. Alright, so at the end of the day, it becomes a case of, you know, all the Yahoo news and all, I can tell you straight out, is all hearsay right now, yeah. We do not have the solid information on that. Like I said, the only solid information is from Oricon, where they have confirmed Super Sentai as a series is ending, yeah. Alright, that brings me to something I found through Reddit as well, from my mold HZ, and okay, so he mentioned it's possible it's over, okay, but if this it might be something else. It's a legal loophole that allows more freedom in the global distribution without the red tape and licensing stipulations of the Power Rangers banner. Okay, so there is a chance, because now Super Sentai cannot go overseas, right? Because they have contract with Power Rangers that Super Sentai has to stay in Japan, because of, Power Rangers. But if they rebrand it, here's the thing, if they rebrand it, they no longer have the contract with Power Rangers, which means they can go global and fight Power Rangers head on. Do y'all see this possibility? Do y'all see this possibility? Because, they do have things such as they cannot, Sentai has some legal, territory issues where they cannot go outside of Japan. So, what if they change from Super Sentai to Beast Morphers? Okay, they can't use Beast Morphers. Maybe it goes Beast Transforming People. Alright? Super Sentai can go overseas. Or whatever is going to succeed Super Sentai can go overseas. Okay, so, I mean, right now, Power Rangers no longer, they already said they don't want to use Sentai footage anymore. So, at the end of the day, I do believe that this is also a possibility. Okay, we got no confirmation. Remember, we got no confirmations at all. The only thing you know is Super Sentai, as we know it, is going to end. Okay, so, yep. So, at the end of the day, yep, this is all the Yahoo news and all the 47 news, all reporting on the same thing that I've been talking about. That they are plucking from nowhere, okay, just because all these news outlets are just copying one another. Also, I can tell you, news outlets love to say one thing and then they just copy from the other, and they copy from the other, and they copy, and then they all quote from back from the same one person, and we don't even know if the source is reliable. Yes, Alright, so at the we also have Gone Red has been saying okay, Super Sentai is gonna end. He's gonna talk about it in a future video, okay, on his YouTube channel on here. And okay, down here we also got people saying things like, right, wait for Toei to clarify what's happening here. Alright, and then they have said a lot of things, okay, but let's go down. Okay, there's 3 possible options I thought we could get from Toei here. Right, Sentai is cancelled, Sentai is not cancelled, Sentai is not cancelled, but there will be some changes here. Okay, so that's what they say. This is from Porkphilia. Okay, yeah. So now let me give my thoughts. Okay, yeah. So this is all the information you have. So like as you can see, there's chaos going on. Everybody's talking about Sentai, yeah. Everybody's talking about Sentai's gonna rebrand, yeah. Now let me just give it to you what I personally feel with this whole situation here. Okay, first up, okay, when it comes to Super Sentai, alright, I feel like ending the Super Sentai series as it is, okay, would simply be killing the legacy. Yes, you can't have another Super Sentai series. You can't have can't have any other series here. But it's no longer that they can no longer flex. This is 50 years of history. Right, yeah? So, in a sense, I think it kills the Super Sentai spirit at where it is, by doing this, if a rebranding happens, it's going to kill the Super Sentai spirit as it is, which I personally feel is very heartbreaking. Yes, it's a bit like, if you think about Vtubers, okay, Vtubers from HoloLive say, I'm graduating, and then they go stream outside here. It's a bit sad in the sense that yes, they have opened their own indie VTuber streamer account here, but the corporate identity is gone. Okay, yeah? Yeah, so in a sense that, I mean, even if you go indie, it's just not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same anymore, yeah. Does that make sense? Like the spirit of it, the brand, You see the logo, Super Sentai logo. It's not gonna exist anymore here. You see what I mean here? You can no longer have Super Sentai exhibition. 50 years of history, you will no longer see 50 teams standing there anymore here. Right, there'll be no more Super Sentai wars. Okay, yeah? Because I think it's all over. Yes, yeah. No matter how you look at it. Alright. Let's go on to go on Raid's actors posts, and then you maybe can see what I'm talking about here. So the time has finally come, huh? Alright. Thank you very much. I'm proud to be one of the 50 selected here. I knew it, but it's tough. But writers had blank times too, someday. Okay, yeah? But if you see here, right? I'm proud to be one of the 50 selected. You will never have the 51st. If Sentai is completely over. Yes, yeah. Let's start from zero. No cameos, nothing. Yes, I agree with that, yeah. So, end of the day, I think what is ending for us is, you can say rebrand, you can say so many other things, okay, yeah? I can simply say, alright, a good alternative to Metal Heroes, yeah? Okay, a good alternative to Metal Heroes, yeah, is Garo. Did you see my point, yeah? But Garo and Metal Heroes are just two separate things. They are both awesome, okay, yeah? But just two separate things, yeah. Okay, I hope you're like, I know I'm bringing up very, very bad examples today, yeah, okay? Because I myself am also like really emotionally, I'm not a huge Super Sentai fan. I always mention I'm not a very huge Super Sentai fan, yeah. Okay? And I'm not like the biggest Super Sentai fan. Right? Let's put that way, yeah. So I don't think I'm like, you know, that badly affected as compared to if, let's say you say, oh, Kamen Rider is ending. I will be devastated. Okay, yeah, I'll tell you straight, I'll be devastated. Okay? But right now, okay, what's gonna replace Super Sentai, no one knows. Okay, yeah, but Super Sentai can never be replaced. Alright? Super Sentai can never be replaced properly. And that is a fact. Okay, yeah? If you ask me, what are my wishes for Super Sentai? Alright? Hey, is there any wish I have for Super Sentai? Yes, there is a wish I have for Super Sentai. And that is simply Super Sentai. Can you actually do a final crossover war movie with Kamen Rider? This is the last chance to have 50 Super Sentai teams here stand beside the entire cast of Kamen Rider. This is the last chance. The last time it was really this huge, okay, yeah, I think it was in Oz. Alright, where you have full teams right there, yeah. That's the last chance it can happen here. I hope that happens. But we can only hope so much. Okay, yeah? Because moving forward, we probably won't have no matter how you brand it, it's just not Super Sentai anymore. Does that make sense, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so let me know what your thoughts in the comments below. Okay, yeah? I will be trying to respond to comments as much as I can, yeah? And I will see you on the next one, yeah? Remember, like, subscribe to this video, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out any more of my thoughts, because I am definitely going to be putting up more thoughts about Super Sentai now that this has happened. Okay, yeah? I'm a bit emotionally, you know, affected. So yes, do expect more Super Sentai discussion videos coming up really soon, yeah. So see you on the next one, yeah. Hope to get better news. Hope the next news is got Super Sentai's new rebranding is Poki-Sentai. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Nintendo will come for loss against us if that happens, yeah. Okay, so see you on the next one. Yeah. And before anyone panics, no, I'm not ending stream. I'm not ending stream, yeah. I am not ending stream, okay? I was just saying that, yeah, because for those who missed it, I was actually recording a video. Yes, yeah. I was actually recording a video of discussing this entire matter, and I'm just gonna, like, you know, uploaded as it is, yeah. Okay? A bit like some of the, you know, people just clip one big stream and just throw it there, yeah. Yeah, that's literally what this video is going about, yeah. I do pray the reboot is going to hit strong and give the modern definition of Sentai and start with a brand new history, yeah. Yeah, I feel like, the biggest issue right now is, even with a rebranding, yeah, it's just not going to be Sentai anymore. But, okay, another thing I wish for the rebranding to be, okay, yeah, is, let's talk about, yeah, the last time there was a crossover movie which was Kamen Saber and Zenkai's Super. Oh yeah, there's a Zenkai's one as well, yeah. Ah, I almost forgot about that. So sorry. Yes, yeah. I feel like, yeah, thanks for the correction, yeah, Daniel Eubanks, yeah. Super pale world. Yes, yeah. Okay. And yes, Funky infused more content, yeah. For those that have heard it here already, y'all can go and rewatch it to support me, yeah. If not, this is what is going to be then, yeah. NHR ZL Games, hello. Yes, yeah. I'm so sorry for everybody who was talking just now and I didn't respond to you directly, yeah. Because I'm actually recording a video as we are talking, yeah. If Super Sentai ends, who's going to replace Super Sentai? We have no idea. Yes, yeah. Yep, I do love the wars, yeah. I don't want Super Sentai end, but it was something that they have decided to go ahead with already, yeah. And yeah. Okay, so Pachi, using Vtuber, I know, but let me just say, I am coming into this stream as a very bad, with very bad preparations. Yes, yeah. Crossover might be hard because Kamen Rider serious and crossover must be serious. Actually, no. Actually, no, yeah. I think there are ways to do it more lightheartedly, yeah, which they have done before. Like, not everything has to be taken 100% seriously, yeah. Yeah, okay. So, my hopes for the Super Sentai replacement. Yeah. What bothers you most is the Power Rangers fans are celebrating it. Power Rangers fans celebrating it. I feel that it's very toxic. I've actually not seen the partner. I've not seen the partner like Stella. I've not seen the partner. Okay, but Power Ranger fans, I used to be able to criticize them better, but after certain recent incidents, yeah, I feel like I lost the rights to criticize Power Ranger fans. Okay, this has nothing to do with Power Rangers, okay, yeah. Like not nothing to do with Power Rangers directly, yeah, but or Toku directly. Okay, I fear that a lot of you know fandoms, I don't understand why they're criticizing each other, why they're cutting each other's throats, yeah. Can we not enjoy different things, yeah? Okay. Okay, so has come to my attention that Power Rangers fans are attacking Super Sentai fans because they're like, you know, they say, oh yes, you know, Super Sentai is at the end, okay? It's the end of Super Sentai. You people are going to suffer the same as us Power Ranger fans, yeah. That's all feeling. I believe that is what's going on, okay, yeah? Alright, but personally, I feel like, you know, people shouldn't be attacking each other, yeah. Okay, each of us have our own enjoyment, yeah. Each of us can enjoy different things, yeah. Alright, it's like, you know, I enjoy reading my yaoi, but you guys probably enjoy, you know, reading other sassy content that is not yaoi, okay, yeah. You get what I mean, yeah? Like, all of us have our own preferences, and I don't think we should be, you know, spit on or, you know, things get celebrated just because one side is losing, yeah. Alright, I think all of us need to understand that We need to respect each other. We need to respect fans here, and need to respect their love for everything here. Yeah. Got what I mean here? So please do that here. Is that a voice changer? No, that's not a voice changer here. Today, no voice changer. A voice changer was just now. You missed the voice changer here. For those who are wondering, earlier on before I started talking about Sentai stuff here, I was doing a bit of karaoke. So I had a bit of voice changer or voice mod thing going on now. But if you do want to get voice mod, you can get it for discounted price right now. Yes, yeah. By using the promo code I have on the pinned comment for Twitch. For YouTube, if you really want to get it, I'm not doing like, you know, a sponsored stream today. I was just testing the technical parts of things here. But Toku voice mod stream coming soon. You see, I'm planning something already. But you remember, if you want to get it, use promo code Caturteer for 5% off here. So I'm not gonna show y'all what they can do right now here, because we are in the midst of, like, you know, just talking and not acting crazy yet. Keyword yet. Anyways, yeah. I thought the guy Ranger borrowing SPD's Battleizer suit was awesome here. Yeah, I love how, you know, I think things from the west can go to the east and the east can go to the west, that sort of stuff here. Yeah, the voice mod app is awesome, right? Yeah. I'm so sorry I'm not using voice mod right now. Yeah, now it's just pure natural voice. Okay, yeah. So does it mean Godzilla is bad? Did Godzilla kill Super Sentai? I do not believe Godzilla killed Super Sentai, because I personally feel like, you know, this was probably due to other economic reasons here. In fact, it could be boonboomgers that killed Super Sentai. Because I think one thing, if anything, alright, if it's not because of licensing and all here, the other reason why Super Sentai is probably getting ended right now here is got to do with you know, sales are not good enough for the toys, and it can't be just Godzilla sales that killed them here. It could be like, you know, the past 3 Sentais, their sales have just been shit, and that was what's killing the Super Sentai series right now here. We don't know the truth yet here, and we are still waiting for information on that here. But it's definitely not Godzilla's fault here. If it's Godzilla's is bad, or you think Godzilla is really bad here, it's not Godzilla's fault that Super Sentai is ending here. That'll be back. This happened before in the 70s here. The situation in the 70s and now is kind of different here. I do believe they could be taking a break, but if they're saying, oh, we're going to do a rebranding, okay, I think I'm more concerned about that here. Does that make sense? That means they lose their legacy by doing a rebranding. Oh, that makes sense here. I mean, I should try making another Marvel deal. Ooh. Let's be honest right now here. Marvel is getting their ass kicked by Chainsaw Man and Demon Slayer. Yes, let's be honest. Okay, Marvel is getting an ass kicked by Chainsaw Man and Demon Slayer. If they rebrand, all Sentai merch is gonna freaking skyrocket in price. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. That sentence actually got me into like my sister or wife, that sentence got me thinking about something right now. Okay, yeah? Super Sentai is ending. Okay? That is officially gonna happen. I don't care if it rebrand or what, but it's no longer going to be Super Sentai. Yeah. So I suddenly realized, is that the reason why they're forcefully marketing a whole load of, you know, Super Sentai merch, P-Bandai merch in Godzillas right now? Yeah. Like they've just announced, you know, you got the Shinkenger sword. Okay, yeah. You got the memorial version for the Aura Changer. Yeah. You got the Magi Ranger phone. Yeah. Maybe no, this is not clearing stock here. This is, they are announcing something new for pre-orders here. could this be a sign that it was actually their last chance to sell Super Sentai P Bandai items and market it in a show near? Could it be a sign all along? Right? That's why they're now trying to like sell a lot of Super Sentai stuff right now. Yeah, they are putting up so much memorial editions here because they are working towards the end of Super Sentai. Let me know in the comments. Do you really think that's happening or not? Yeah, or am I just, you know, drinking some level of copium right now just because Super Sentai is ending? Yeah. And so how much PS stuff sold at auction yet? I don't think it's to do with the PR stuff here. And to be honest, I'm gonna be like very, very straight honest with you on here. I think the PR stuff that sold at the auctions here is dirt change. Yes, it's dirt change. Yes, me. I guess there will be a rebrand especially for the Western audience here, and then the Super Sentai brand would still be alive in Japan. Yeah, I don't know because they say Super Sentai is ending already. I feel like they do not have the capacity to run like too many series as well. Yeah. Yeah. The auction was really painful to see, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, to be honest, let's put it this way. I don't mind, okay, you auctioning out everything, yeah. But the ones to get the first dips and buy out at the flat price, yeah, should have been the actors. Or the production crew. Does it make sense, yeah? Because I don't see any reason why they shouldn't get their first dips. Does that make sense, yeah? If let's say the actor say, I do not want the suit anymore, go ahead and sell it. I don't care. It's heartbreaking, yeah, but the actors say they didn't want it. But if the actors say they want it, the actors should be given the chance to get it. Yes, yeah. Well, had a good run. Looking forward to this revival in a few years, yeah. I am hoping it comes back as a revival, yeah. But if there's a rebrand, the key thing is, if there's a rebrand, okay, yeah, then you know, if there's a rebrand, I feel like Sentai won't come back, or it's gonna be very long before Sentai comes back if there's gonna be rebrand. Yeah. The keyword is the rebrand. The thing is, like, if the rebrand is real, yes, yeah. Doesn't make any more chance that this is just bad info, maybe they are no longer airing on TV Asahi, yeah. Probably not, but you never know, yeah. Okay, if it doesn't air on TV Asahi, okay, yeah. Here's the thing: if it doesn't air on TV Asahi, yeah, it will not be part of the superhero Sunday branding. Does that make sense here? Which means it's gonna be a marketing mess for kids. They don't want, the last thing that they want here is they would bring back they will want to have a same time slot and they're gonna fight with another superhero series here. Japan really is struggling with the lack of kids because of the low birth rate and all here. So I don't see any reason for them to ruin their own market. Sentai is going away near. Can we bring Metal Heroes brand back near? That needs a revival. I personally feel like the Metal Heroes will not come back, solely because I think the Metal Heroes are going to clash directly with Kamen Rider. Yes, yeah. Alright, because no matter how yes, there's going to be no more Super Sentai, but if you bring back Metal Heroes, yeah, there's a chance it's going to affect the Kamen Rider sales, yeah. Like, no matter how I look at it, Super Sentai and Kamen Rider has two very, very distinctive audience here. So if you do have that sort of stuff, I feel like it's just gonna kill the market here, and Japan already has a low birth child rate. I don't want to talk politics here, but if you get what I mean, yeah, they don't even have enough children here. That's also one of the things I speculated, that's why they actually want to bring Kamen Zetsu overseas, globally here, to actually get rid of the lack of children in Japan here. I mean, to solve the lack of children to sell toys to, I mean. Yes, yeah. And like, I'm gonna try and revive it, the Space Squad in 2020, but don't actually just like, yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, but you need to know that get rid of the lack of children. I'm sorry. My words is a mess. Yeah, Gokaiger and Space Sheriff did go very hard, yeah. I actually liked that movie, but I felt I don't think 2020 killed the series, yeah. Because let's be honest, okay, yeah. It's been so many years before the virus struck when Gavan was in the movie, yeah. I feel like their biggest concern is, if we bring back Gavan, will Gavan actually clash with Kamen Rider, yeah? And it's a toy sales problem. This is all toy sales problem, yeah. Whereas if you ask me what Toku can survive, okay, yeah, what Toku can survive in this sort of climate, yeah, Garo. You see, I haven't moved here. Hey, what do you mean, Abby? Abby Apple, what do you mean? Yeah? What happened? I was just talking about I just said something wrong. I just said something very wrong. Okay, it'll be on my clips. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll pull it up as clips. Yeah. Government of the MMPI treatment. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of sad with that. Yeah, I'm kind of worried. Yeah. I suppose older people, but I don't see kids getting a Space Sheriff. If you market it to kids will eat it up. Yes, yeah. And then vertical. Oh, okay, again. I'm sorry, my chat is all merged into one, so I can't tell the difference between the vertical and the normal one. Yeah. Yeah. But you didn't get the reply yet. Oh, okay. I think while you're switching over, I was talking about the whole Metal Heroes thing. Yeah. Okay. So to summarize, I just say that Metal Heroes will actually be clashing with Kamen Rider, yeah, and because there's not a lot of children left in Japan due to low childbirth rate, yeah, they probably do not want to actually, you know, squeeze whatever's left out of few kids. Okay, yeah, that's the first thing. Second thing is they are already moving Zetsu overseas, yeah, and one of the things I speculated is because they need overseas kids to actually help to increase the sales. Yes, yeah. Alright, let's put this way, yeah. Okay, let's put it this way. If, let's say, Kamen Rider gets cancelled and Metal Hero comes in, I think that's possible. Because I think they're going to target the same audience versus, you know, Super Sentai, yeah. Precure will not have the issue because Precure is targeting a completely different audience here. Is there even a market for it overseas here? Well, which market? Yeah, which TVs are you talking about near Ignis? Because we're talking about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Metal Hero. Alright. Well, it's not that they can do a live action series because adults, yeah. For adult Sentai like Sentai Dai Shikaku, yeah. Because boys would be a very mess a Sentai team like the boys, yeah. I feel like a mature Sentai series is possible. Okay, yeah. But it ruins their entire ability to sell things. Yes, yeah. It ruins the ability to sell things here because you need to understand that the one thing that's keeping Super Sentai alive here is the mecha, is the Zords. Okay, yeah? And it's usually poorly designed Zords. Okay? I'm just gonna be straight honest, okay, yeah? I love when it comes to the mechas, okay, yeah? I absolutely love the Dawn Brothers. Yes, yeah. Sentai, the mecha, that was so good. Okay. And then we got King Ojas here, which, okay, to be fair, I think King Ojas as a toy is actually very good. Okay, King Ojas as a toy is solid here. But I didn't like it. It's my problem. It's a tasting. Okay, yeah, it's a tasting. But then when you look at boonboomgers, let me just tell you, that toy looks like shit. As a collector, that toy looks like shit. Okay, yeah? As a collector, it cannot pose. Okay, it has gimmicks. But you need to understand that gimmicks don't sell to adults. Gimmicks sells to kids. And then, okay, we look at our current godzillas. It sells to kids, not adults. Yes, yeah. I don't like most of the Sentai toys. I do agree with you on that, yeah. Okay? If you're gonna buy Toku merch, you're buy Rider merch. Yep, I do agree with you on that, yeah. The show is good, the toys are crap. Yeah. I agree. Yes, yeah. So, I think that, you know, Sentai has always been funding their series through toys. And if you're gonna sell to adults, okay, like, let's put it this way, Sentai Daishikakunya, they are not selling toys to the traditional toys. Okay, yeah? What they're selling is they're selling anime merch. You need to remember they are selling it as anime already, yeah. So they're selling anime merch, yeah. They're selling Booba mouse pads, yeah. You get what I mean, right? Yeah. And Star the Gamer can't watch long, but imagine at work hearing about the news here. I was actually midway animating when I heard about the news. Okay, so let me give you the story about how I personally heard about the news. Okay, yeah. Alright, so as you all know, tomorrow, I don't know if you all know, okay, yeah. Tomorrow the Ultraman card game Booster 5 is out, yeah. So I was actually waiting for my uncle at the card shop to tell me, okay, you can kind of collect a booster, yeah. Alright, so I heard the message from the Ultraman card game group chat. Okay, yeah. And then I was like, oh wait, are the boosters out already? I went to check, and then they were saying Super Sentai is over. Like it was a very I was doing animation, yeah, and then, you know, I was like, oh wait, the boxes are in? Then I go and check the message, Super Sentai is over. It was a completely mood-shattering moment, yeah, because I was working. I was like, yes, are the cards in? Maybe I can go and pick them up early, yeah? Like that sort of excitement, yeah? And then I see Sentai is over. But that's literally how I got to know the situation here. Yeah. Also, I got heard you say, but design build the color here. I love the Real Soldiers Magnia. Like, if there's any other, like, for the DX toys, if there's any other DX toys that I want to buy from the Super Sentai series, okay, it'll be Real Soldiers and Shinkenjas. Yes, yeah. I think this is Unit Arena Kamen Rider Volume. I'm not gonna buy a Kamen Rider here because I don't have the budget to buy Kamen Rider right now here. But I will be planning to do more Kamen Rider cards related content soon. Yes, yeah. You do plan on getting the Real Soldiers Mag? Yes, yeah. But yeah, what's that? Yeah, today it's also a very weird day. Yes, yeah. It's like super very weird. And then what? Let's record one more video. I think yeah will let's try to be a bit more happier on this video recording. Okay, yeah? As you all know, okay. by the way, before I do the recording here, I'm going to give you a heads up here. I'm going to say a couple of things that is specifically for the video recording. Alright? But it will not make sense right now here. Hello, us ADXM here. Meow meow. Cat wants a nice go boom. No! Yeah, we'll actually just talk about that today here. And I was like going through posts, Twitters and all here and give my whole thoughts on things. But okay, I'm gonna mention a couple of things that's not gonna make any sense to all of you. Okay, yeah? It's not gonna make any sense at all to all of you, yeah? Until you see the edited video. But I'm gonna say those things to make the editing easier. Okay? Yes, yeah. I have a dot on the Taijin studying on my shelf, by the way. Yes, yeah. And Ollie, have you not watched my channel? Have you not watched my channel, yeah? Have you not watched read the title of the stream, yeah? Ollie. Yes, yeah. We already know. We've been talking about it for the past almost 1 hour. Yes, yeah. We're not talking about that right now. Yeah. Hello, ADXM. Thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch, yeah. Yes. Okay. So, I'm gonna give you my summary of what I'm gonna be discussing right now. Yeah. It's not gonna be that long of a video, I think. Okay, the recording. It's not gonna be that long of a recording here. But long story short, I'm gonna be talking about my hopes and dreams if Super Sentai gets replaced and rebranded. Okay, yeah? Alright. Let's go. As all of you have heard, Super Sentai is officially ending. However, let's not let, everything make us feel bad and sad and all, yeah? And let's talk about... Oh, sorry. I messed up the recording. Okay, it's me, not you. Okay, yeah. Oh, don't recognize you. Scurry away. No, don't scurry away. Yeah. Anyways, okay, let's do it properly. As you all know, Super Sentai has been, announced to officially end after Godzilla here. But there are rumors that, we could have a rebranding of Super Sentai here. While it's not going to be Super Sentai, it's not going to be what we know Super Sentai as right now. It's not going to continue the legacy of the Super Sentai series here. We might have something interesting coming up, right? So, what are my thoughts on it? Let's talk more about it in this video here. Yes, everyone! Caturteer in the house here, and welcome to the Tokusatsu channel. Then here, we'll talk about Kamen Rider, Ultraman, and Garo. I can't say Super Sentai anymore because it's not gonna exist anymore. Yeah. However, as we all know, there's some sort of like rumors and discussion that hey, Super Sentai is gonna be rebranding. Yeah. While it's not gonna carry the legacy of Super Sentai, all right, I do have a couple of hopes for Super Sentai in general, okay, or the successor of Super Sentai, yeah. So we're just gonna call it the new Sentai, all right. So when it comes to the new Sentai, yeah, the first thing I hope, that happens for the new Sentai series here is number one, they change up the toy line. All right, yeah. So the reason why I say I hope they change up the toy line here is I hope that with the new Sentai series, okay. What's gonna happen here is we are gonna have maybe we may not have giant robots all the way near. Maybe we might have cool vehicles. We might have Transformers toys. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I think the possibilities are endless here. So I hope to see some innovation in the toys that are going to release here. Secondly, okay, I hope that they have lesser or smaller team here. It could be a team. It could be a duo. I think it'd be interesting to have instead of having a team of people here, you have 2 policemen or 2 detectives and they work as a pair. That's it, yeah. And then the whole team is supporting them. I think that could be also a very interesting approach to having it reduce the size of characters here. So in order to actually, give the characters more time to shine. Okay? However, one thing I hope that Super Sentai maintains, or the new Sentai maintains, okay, yeah, would actually be, you know, what if the new Sentai actually has, you know, moral of the story, moral of the day kind of story, yeah, like we have in Super Sentai. Like, you know, no matter how kiddish Super Sentai is, they always try to tell small little messages in each episode to teach kids good things, yeah. So I hope that aspect of Super Sentai carries over versus something like Kamen Rider where, oh, it's cool, it's nice, and they're teaching you like one big story, you know, one big lesson in one whole series itself, yeah. Whereas Super Sentai teach you a lot, like, you know, small little, you should trust your friends, you should learn how to, you know, understand other people's feelings, you know, just this small little story plots that I really love how Super Sentai does, yeah. I hope they actually carry it over to the new Sentai. Okay. Also, the other thing here is I hope that the new Sentai, as much as I said that Super Sentai is ending here, I hope that the new Sentai stops, you know, the new Sentai stops referring back to the old Sentai here. We have too many anniversary series here. Right? So I really do hope that the new Sentai series, if they're going to start afresh, start very afresh. Okay, yeah, don't, you know, oh, we're called upon the old powers of the old Sentais. We had enough of that already, okay, yeah. Also, another thing when it comes to design, yeah, I also hope that, you know, if they are going to drop Sentai as a branding, yeah, I do hope that the outfit designs for Sentai gets a bit more creative. Okay, something like Ryukendo. Obviously Ryukendo, yeah. Or Cyber Cops. You know, I want to see something more creative with the character designs here. Maybe something leaning more towards a Metal Hero or all the Sentai that never had the chance to shine for a very long time here. That sort of like, you know, unique aesthetics here that that would have been a bit difficult to implement in a Sentai series here. And not every, you know, a Sentai series doesn't have to be like one wolf, one cat, one chicken, one nugget. Okay, yeah? We can literally have like, you know, one whole unified team. Does that make sense here? Again, one whole unified team without like an animal motif or the sort of things here. It could be like number 1, number 2, number 3, and we're done. Okay, yeah? So I really hope that you know, the new Sentai will come out with something interesting here. I'm actually very excited to see the new Sentai series if they're really rebranding. But if they're rebranding, yeah. One thing I'll be really saddened by is if superhero time is just reduced down to Precure and just Kamen Rider, and Sentai has no replacement. Which is also a possibility because we've got no official announcements yet, yeah. As of recording. Okay? So let me know in the comments, what do you have, any wishes do you have for a new Sentai series here? Okay? What are your thoughts? What are your emotions? Do you still miss the whole Super Sentai? Yeah, I do miss the whole Super Sentai as it is here. Okay, so let me know in the comments below. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will not miss any of my videos here. And I'll see you on the next one here. Oh, by the way, do you like this Gozu Tyranno artwork? Yes, yeah, do let me know that. Let me know. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, no opinion will be written as an animation only. Yeah. I would say that coming in as an animation only would be cool. Okay, yeah, but I don't know how it'll be near. Like let's put it this way. I think releasing something as a pure anime, for example, let's use Ultraman as an example, okay, yeah? So Ultraman has always been a very live action series, yeah? But then they released the Ultraman anime, yeah? I personally don't, it just doesn't feel the same. You see, it can be cool, it can be all, but it just doesn't feel the same, yeah? Whereas something like, you know, Kamen Rider Double, they have released the Futo PI, yeah? I think Futo PI works because there's Kamen Rider Double. So it feels like an expansion of the tokusatsu universe that we've seen here. So in this sense, you know, if Sentai becomes a full animated series on linear, coming out something new, it may not necessarily work. Personally, I don't think it will work that well if Sentai comes out as just a brand new team like that, yeah. Okay, however, if they're gonna like expand on Deca Rangers, they're gonna expand on Gokaijers in anime series, yeah, I'll be down for that. Yes, yeah. I was like, Power Rangers have the comics. Power Ranger fans, please don't be annoyed at me. I'm just gonna lay it straight out, okay, yeah? Alright. Power Ranger fans, I'm gonna say something that's gonna annoy a lot of you here. I absolutely hate the Power Ranger comics. Yes, yeah. Alright, so now that I gotten my point across here, let me explain why I hate the Power Ranger comics. Okay, yeah? Yes, the Power Ranger comics have come out with some really nice stuff such as Lord Draconia. However, I hate the fact that the Power Ranger comics become a necessary read to understand some things in, like, you know, the Cosmic Fury line. Okay, yeah? The Cosmic Fury show, yeah. Like, why are you inserting the comics? You know, if it's sort of additional content, yeah, I don't mind. Alright, but why does it have to become, like, you know, important content to read to actually get some context for Cosmic Fury, yeah, about what happened to Billy and then how Billy's selling back in Cosmic Fury and all those stuff, yeah. I don't like how convoluted the whole comics is, yeah. And I feel like there is no need to tie all the Power Ranger series into one. Margie Ranger can exist in Margie Ranger world on its own, yeah. And Mighty Morphin can stay in Mighty Morphin world on its own, yeah, okay? Alright, to me, Mighty Morphin till Lost Galaxy, the end. That's one batch of Power Rangers. Okay, yeah? Anything beyond that should be their own worlds and on, yeah? Maybe you can say the Dino Thunder is related because there's Tommy Oliver, yeah? But aside from that, I don't think you should tie everything together into one convoluted mess, yeah? And I do not know what the heck am I reading anymore, yeah? Okay? And then, you know, oh, this thing happened. But then, you know, there's 15 chapters behind that. What the heck? Okay, yeah? So, in that aspect, I don't hate the fact they have good stories. I hate the fact that it becomes necessary reading and I can't consume the media properly. Yeah. Agree. Okay. I'm not alone. As fans of it, monetize the fans of the older series, that's all. If they really wanted to monetize fans from the older series, okay, yeah? Just do a goddamn good Power Ranger movie. Yes, yeah. Alright. And if you really want to monetize the series, the old fans, yeah. Okay? Let me give you an example of how you can come out a comic series that works so goddamn well, yeah, with the live action series, yeah. Okay? Kamen Rider Double Futo PI. That is the absolute bomb of how you bring an anime, right, that's depending on the live action series here, and actually monetize the fans. Futo PI. Okay, yeah? You want me to give you an example of what's a bad way to monetize fans? I'm just gonna be very honest here. That is a bad way to monetize fans as well. Okay? Let's be very honest. Okay, yeah? I know I love the Tojima anime. Okay? This looks like disaster. Yes, yeah. Oh, did Futo PI make money? Dang. they made a lot of money. Yes, yeah. Hey, the manga was so popular that they turned it into anime. Hey, by the way, this is Tojima. As somebody who loves Kamen Rider, yeah, I find this semi-offensive. Yes, yeah. Hey, you know, okay, let's just put this in here. The original Soul is the original one. Okay, the original One Punch Man art is original here. It's the original series. Do you see where I'm coming from here? You don't take a super good series and show me this. Does it make sense here? You don't take a super good series and you show me this here. Alright? It feels like, you know, I just cannot receive the same I just cannot receive the same level of excitement looking at this versus the anime. Does that make sense here? And also the timing and the pacing of the whole show, or the whole manga, the first chapter you can see, it's all over the place. Okay, yeah? Also, I just feel it's just very hard to, like, you know, enjoy this manga as much as I enjoyed the anime. Yes, yeah. At least the Power Rangers comic look good. Yes! But like I say, the problem with the Power Rangers comic is I think they just make it too convoluted, yeah. Does it make sense? I think the Power Rangers anime... Okay. Let me give you an example of good stuff in the Power Rangers manga, comic. Okay, yeah? Not Power Rangers anime. Let me give you one good example of something that I think is good in the Power Rangers comic, yeah. The Phantom Ranger. Does that make sense here? Like the origins of the Phantom Ranger that we never got to see in the original series here. Expand on that, and they did actually expand on that here. I know they expanded on that here. Which is why I say that would be a good comic idea. Okay, yeah? Not trying to do the whole morphing grid and turn the whole morphing grid to one whole convoluted whole of a mess here, and semi-retconning half of the things that happened in the first series. Because the first series, I can tell you straight out here, they have never talked about the morphing grid here. The morphing grid was a more recent thing, just to, like, you know, connect everything here. Yeah. And Deco Dwellers here, Super Sentai is officially over. On the bright side, at least the fans can catch up to Super Sentai better without it being ongoing here. Yes, I can't agree with you on that, yeah. But at the same time, it's also a little sad. If Super Sentai is getting if the rumors are true and they say, oh, they're gonna rebrand Super Sentai, yeah, means you have another Sentai series to watch. Does that make sense here? We may not have Super Sentai, but we may have another Sentai series to watch. Yes, yeah. Right, that is if they're rebranding. If they're gonna stop, I think it's gonna be sad, yeah. But yes, at least people can watch the older series without having to catch up, yeah. I do agree on that, yeah. That's a good point, yeah. But yeah. Okay, so I feel like you know, that's why I say when I hate the Power Ranger comics, I just feel like I gotta tell you, the Lord Draken idea is cool. Okay, yeah, Power Rangers comics, the Lord Draken idea is cool. Okay? But tying it in the whole morphing grid nonsense, yeah, and making it all convoluted, I don't like that. If you really wanted to do the Lord Draken thing, yeah, just do Lord Draken as an alternate timeline and not all this world traveling nonsense. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. They just try to sell Tommy as a character, that's all, yeah. I like the guy who made the Castlevania animated series wanted Gritty Power Rangers reimagining, yeah, similar to a short film made years back. But right, hold on. The thing about selling Power Rangers as a more gritty show, yeah, I don't think there's a problem with that. Okay, Nia? Alright, in fact, okay. Hot take. Okay, Nia? In fact, let me put this way, Nia. I feel like, you know, there's this Power Rangers movie that happened in the 2010s. Okay, the one with the very terrible looking Megazord, Nia. I personally feel that that series would have benefited from one of two things, Nia. Number one, there are new Power Rangers team that didn't have to link back to the dinosaurs because none of their Zords or their weapons had any dinosaur motifs to them, Nia. Number two, okay? Alright, the Power Rangers movie, I think would have been better if it's not called Power Rangers. It's called the Alien Battle Force. I think it would have been cool, Nia, because people will not have the expectations of Power Rangers look like this, Megazord looks like this, and then reality we get this piece of shit. Yes, Nia. Yeah, okay, the terrible looking Golda, I feel like no one would complain if they didn't slap the Power Rangers name onto it. Does that make sense here? I think my point still stands here. Okay, no one would complain if they never slapped the Power Rangers name onto the Golda. Yeah. In fact, I feel like, you know, the movie might have become more creative if they didn't have to call it Power Rangers. Or they didn't have to bring back Rita Repulsa and Golda. What if you come up with a... Okay, let me give you an example, Nia. Okay? Let me give you an example. Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, as much as I got very annoyed with the whole goddamn inclusion of the morphing grid, Nia, Power Rangers Cosmic Fury introduced a lot of cool brand new characters here. Yes, they did bring back Lord Z. They did Lord Z justice, to be fair. Okay, Nia? But they brought back a lot of... They made a lot of cool new villains. Okay? They just didn't tie back the old Power Rangers series here. No complaints. It was a good show. Right? Those what I personally feel, Nia. And yeah. Okay, anything else? Because I'm gonna let y'all know now that I am no. Yes, yeah. I mean, if you all want to talk about Kamen Super Sentai and all, yeah, sure. I am probably gonna take a bit of a break. Then I'll get back to work today, yeah. Because let me just tell you my plan from earlier on, yeah. Okay, my plan earlier on was at about 7:30 p.m. I'll take a break and I'll go nap for about an hour or two because I was working since morning today. Yeah, I actually woke up in the morning today, right? I was working from 11 till about 6 plus, okay, yeah, non-stop. I did have lunch. That my lunch was a pot of soup. That just, you know, go out, get food, and then come back in, eat while working on stuff, yeah, because I'm rushing a project, which is why I didn't stream in the afternoon, yeah. And then my plan was to take a 1-2 hours quick nap and then get back to doing a bit more work and then start stream and do some drawing. That was my plan today. But at 6:30 p.m, my plan was shattered. 6:30 p.m. Singapore time, yeah. My plan was shattered. I recorded the video. I edited the video. I threw out a thumbnail. Okay. I edited the new YouTube shorts here. Started researching the whole situation here. And then I did today's stream. Like today I was not planning to stream on my Tokusatsu page today, yeah. I was actually planning to stream on my main channel, the Caturteer channel actually, yeah. Because over on the Caturteer channel, yeah, I have I do my art stuff and all that, yeah. So that was my original plan to stream on the Caturteer channel, yeah. Hope I got a nice Halloween. Yes! I'll have a nice Halloween tomorrow with Ultraman. Yes, yeah. Yes, tomorrow we are going to be opening. By the way, for those who are here on the Toku channel, yeah, let me just say that tomorrow we will be streaming Toku again, okay? Because we're going to be opening the Ultraman card game booster pack 05 yeah. Yes, I got a couple of boxes we can open up here, and hope I get my Tigas. Yeah. All right. Happy Halloween. Yes, yeah. Lots was the original villain for Power. Yes. Yes. That's the thing. I thought Lots was a really, really good villain. Yes, yeah. How many boxes here? I'll stop where I get my Tiga playset. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna stop when I get my Tiga playset. I hope. For the quad R's, I only need 2 copies. Tiga and Omega. Sorry, Tiga and Omega. Yes, yeah. These are the only 2 I'm looking at. The rest are. And that I don't know, because I got some arrangements with people that if I don't open the extra boxes, I just pass it back to the shop. Uncle so nice. Yes, yeah. And big old Chasey, how's it meowing? Yes, that is nice, right? So I'm not yeah, so I've already decided to cut down on my card and expenditure this time, yeah. For reasons. Anyways, yeah, you might make a victory deck depending on the cards you get for it, yeah. But yeah, so today, yeah, if y'all want to talk about anything, do let me know, yeah. Because I can definitely talk. I'm just brain a bit fried. If y'all bring out a topic and then I got topics that I want to talk about, yeah, I just yap on for a while more. You see, I always say hashtag short stream. Ha 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 ha. Hashtag short stream is never short. Yeah. I have a Guardian crossover called Jungle Squad. Ooh, interesting, yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's a cool part, yeah. Okay. I want to. You love my shots and my model is okay. AriNyaTou, I'm glad you love my shots, yeah. I am actually planning to do more YouTube short stuff. Okay, yeah. To do with the cuts and all. Okay, yeah, like Ultraman cuts and all, yeah. I do intend to do more YouTube short stuff, yeah. I will, but it won't be as consistent as my whatever see then, yeah. Also, another thing I do intend to do a lot more is actually discussion videos, yeah, and on, yeah. Are you heading up now? Okay, Baba Aaron Colin, yeah. I do intend to do a lot more discussion videos, so yeah, that's that, yeah. You see a lot more discussion videos from me. The weird part was I was actually planning to do discussion videos about goals you just, like, I think if you saw the video I posted today, yeah, okay, if you saw the video that I posted today about the Super Sentai one, yeah, with the Gozu Wolf picture, okay, the artwork over there, yeah, the speed paint for the artwork, I was not planning to use that artwork for that video. Okay, it's just that I had the speed paint for that. I was like, okay, let's just use it for that, yeah. So actually, the artwork I was actually planning to talk about okay, the title is going to be something like, Hoiru is the best red Sentai leader. Yes, yeah. I was about to do a video of Hoiru is the best red Sentai leader. I think I got people in chat who are like, what? Kochi, you must be crazy, yeah. It's Hoiru and his amazing friends, yeah. Yes. So, oh yeah, I saw a very funny thing on Reddit. Can I just show you, yeah? I think I can find it again. Because I was looking, what? Okay. I was looking for stuff just now, yeah. Alright, and then I saw this very, very funny thing. It's about Super Sentai, okay? I was laughing my ass off when I first saw it. So let me just find it so that y'all can also do the power level thing. Let me see, where's the power level thing that they're talking about here? Sentai is supposed to be weaker than than riders or something like that. Yeah, this is power level discussion that I saw. I was laughing my ass off. Yeah. Okay, so let me just put this in. Orca is going to be in trouble, dude. Yeah. Yeah, we know Super Sentai is not ending. It's just rebranding and taking its place. Yeah. Alright. Here's the thing. Rebranding is killing the series. Okay. I've already discussed that already. Yeah. Okay, but that's the problem. Yeah. Like, you only understand that rebranding means you're killing the legacy behind it. Yeah. This one's a power level confusion. Okay, we are currently close to the end of Godzilla's with an estimate of 14 to 16 episodes left to air. And so far, I'm very confused about Godzilla's power level. According to the producer, Daigo Matsura, okay, they're supposed to be as strong as an individual Kamen Rider. But from the clips I've seen so far, they don't appear to be any stronger than the typical Super Sentai Ranger. Not to mention, you also have to take into account that there are many different Kamen Riders out there, and each of them with their own strengths and power-ups. And with so many different levels of strength these Kamen Riders have in their default and their various individual forms, it becomes even harder for me to decipher the actual default power level of this Kamen Riders have. In order to determine the power level of Godzilla's, not to mention, we have seen how well each individual Sentai Ranger fare against a Kamen Rider through Gokai Raid versus Kamen Rider Decade. Also, I feel there are some Super Sentai Rangers that could realistically beat at least one Kamen Rider like Shinken Raid, Deca Master, and Akiba Ranger. So at this point, I'm just drawing the conclusion that Godzilla are as strong as the plot allows them to be. Okay, yeah. Then this is the photo I was laughing at. Alright, so I saw this on Reddit where they try to discuss, alright, Super Sentai, okay? Just how strong are the Godzillas individually, okay, yeah? And then when I saw this, number 1 Sentai at 100% of their power. Number 1 Sentai Godzillas at 90% of their power. This feels way too true, okay, yeah? And that is the reason why I complain about, Godzilla sometimes, yeah? It's because Horu is 90% of their power, yeah? That's good, right? Like, this image is solid, right? So after you hear me read the whole long post, yeah, doesn't this one picture answer everything? I'm sorry. I can totally relate to this image here, yeah. Because it's just too easy to respond. I mean, they ask for it, right? Okay, yeah. Anything we need to discuss? Or any other topics you want to bring up here? If not, I'll be ending the stream first and then we'll continue tomorrow. That's not untrue though. Yes, yeah. Okay, so while this is not the technically planned sponsored stream, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna drop the promo code here. Okay. Blang. Alright, so if any of y'all wanna get voice mod to sound amazing, to sound cute, to sound cool, or to sound like you are stuck in dungeon waiting to get whacked up by, you know, Tegajun-sama. Okay, yeah. Getting whacked up and tied up by Nox. Okay, yeah. You can use my promo code Caturteer to get 5% off voice mod, yeah. So voice mod basically is software that allows you to do a lot of amazing things here. Like I said, this is not the planned sponsored stream, but let me just show you a couple of little interesting things that you can do with voice mod. Like I can bring you out into dungeon and chat. How's the dungeon sounding like? Chat. How's the dungeon sounding like? Hey. How's the dungeon sounding? Oh, I forgot to switch. Okay. How's the dungeon sounding like? Hey. How's the dungeon sounding like? Hey. You're loving the dungeon? You're loving the dungeon? Yes, yeah. Alright, oh, we can sing little singing. And the auditorium, like, ready to pull the trigger. Oh, you want some bathroom ASMR? Yes, you can bring in the bathroom. Have some ASMR with Yonya. Oh, if you have really want ya, other things you can do with voice mod would include. Hey, wait, how to get out of this? Don't save. Okay. Other ways you can do with this voice mod is you can sound.
Chat. You're eating chat? Yes, yeah. Are you feeling good today? Oh no. Yeah, also note those words. Right. Yes, you can come like this, yeah. Yeah, voice change, yeah. Okay, so you can call voice mod, yeah. You can get voice mod, with my link, okay, man? I don't know about the little green one. But you can also sound like a banana! Yes! You can sound like a banana! Because... banana! Or if you really want you can have, like, you know... sound effects! Oh, yeah, you can just sound so... sexy. Yeah. So everyone will get any of those voices, yeah?
Feel free to use my link. To get the workout. Yeah, feel free to use my link. Yes, yeah. And so the sound effects are sorry. Yes, yeah. So I have a link. If you get voice mod, it's a really fun software. Yeah, you get 5% off using my promo code Caturteer. Okay, yeah. Yes, so with that, it's time to end stream. Like a banana! Alright? So everyone remember like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out my next stream, yeah? And I'll see you on the next one, okay? Alright, now it's really next one, okay, yeah? Which is going to be tomorrow for the Ultraman card game. Booster pack is there, 5 thing, yeah?